What's up? This is DJ Rello. This is episode 23 of the Connected Sound podcast. Today I got a very special guest with me. ANF Ain't Never Fold, man. Appreciate you for coming by Connected Sound and getting me on the podcast, man. What's up with you?
What's up with you,
My
man?
God, man.
Right.
Gotta show you love, man. Before we even start, man, let me tell y'all how I came across Ain't Never Fold. First, I seen a photo shoot you did with my guy Richie Raw, and I was like, I hit him up off the rip. And I had looked into your music because I was like, yo, how the fuck? I was like, how? I be really mad when there's an artist around the area and I don't know about them and they fire.
Right.
Like I be getting mad at myself because I really be tapped in. And I was like, yo, how I ain't found out about this dude? And I told him like, yo, I'm gonna tap in with him. And then I go to Frederick. I go see my family, my folks, and I'm like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? Y'all know I got the stew. Who should I tap in with? And literally all of them said, yo, you got to tap in with ANF. Everybody pulled their phone out, pulled your gram up, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. I was just talking about I had to come, I had to tap in with you. So, man, I want to say I appreciate you for stopping by, man. What's up with you, though, man? How you been? What you been up to?
Man, they've been waiting for me for real.
Yeah, most definitely.
You know what I mean? I had to take a little fall back right quick. Get the team together, get the behind the scenes shit together. But lately, you know what I mean, just dropped a little freestyle to the Respectfully joint.
Yeah,
that joint going crazy.
That joint, yeah, you spanked that one. That joint is crazy. I was watching the YouTube video before you pulled up, and I'm like, I ran it back twice. No kids, because I'm like, yo, he really went crazy on that. Yeah, you definitely walked on that.
I'm telling you. Then I gave him that like that. Just off the strength right quick. But I ain't gonna lie, I got a bunch of singles. We about to just give it to him. Mm-hmm. Then we come with that album.
Yeah.
I want to get like the fan base. I at least need like 80 to 100,000 followers behind.
That's
like
the goal.
Organically.
Yeah,
you feel me?
I feel you. I'm glad you got a goal, man. That's something that a lot of dudes don't have, man. You ask them like, yo, what's up, man? What you trying to accomplish next? And they like, I just want to be a star. Man. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, how you finna get there, though?
You know what I mean? I'm already a star, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got that down pat.
Yeah. For sure.
Nigga, I make too good of music for real just to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like,
hey, man,
I gotta give it to him the right way.
Yeah, it's always gonna show and it's always gonna stand out when you can make good music and you can do it more than once.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anybody can make one good song, but like we just was running through all your YouTube videos and I'm like I just said, I'm like, yo, we just ran through like 12, 14 videos.
I'm telling you, man.
And I'm like, yo, nobody be having that. Nobody be having that sort of catalog where you can go and really just, and we on your page. We not on like a videographer's page.
Right.
Like we on your YouTube page with all these videos, man. Like,
and I've been putting in the work for real.
Yeah. And that shit always shows, man. Anybody that is working, that shit always shows and that shit always comes to light, man. Before we even go any further, man, I want to know when you got into music. Like when did ANF, when did Ain't Never Fold, when did that start like your rapping career, would you say?
So like, I probably started rapping for real like 18. At 18, so what's that, like 2014 for real? Mm-hmm. I made my first song for real. Took that joint to the hood.
Yeah.
Niggas was just shocked. I was like, y'all fucking with it for real? Like, you know what I mean? Then dropped that bitch. That bitch did like 40,000 first week.
Damn.
And shout out Sturge, Marconi. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Them niggas from back my way, they got me going for real. And then I just kept going from there, just kept giving them singles and shit. Then I started throwing like little shows in the time. I ain't gonna lie, shit was real.
Yeah.
Shit was real.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man, then I think it's where I come from for real. I just come from a small area for real. So it's like the politics ain't really on our side for real, but I'm beating the odds on
shows and this, you know what I mean, this type of life.
I'm beating the odds on that shit. Like I be in these niggas cities, it don't matter, New York, Miami, and I'm plugged in like I'm from there for you feel me? But it's just breaking that door down. I'm right there though, so I ain't tripping. the music getting better as I, you know what I mean, as time goes. So it ain't like we you know what I mean, shit going forward at the end of the day.
No, facts,
you know
man. Like I said, we just ran through a lot of songs. I'm sure that's not all you got.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And for you to only have been doing it since 2014, like, I mean, not saying that's not like recent or nothing, but you know what I'm saying? I would have thought that you was even doing it longer than that for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because of the work that you have put in and your sound, how it's like developed. Like you sound like a signed artist. Yeah. You sound like you in studios with, you know what I mean, big artists, big producers, big engineers. It sound like you already there.
Tell them niggas I'm doing that shit on motherfucking TV trays, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
On my dolly.
Yeah.
Like, in a room, motherfucking beach chairs, nigga. I ain't in no studios, none of that. You feel me? Doing that shit in the basement. Really came up. You feel me?
Yeah, man. You can create that sound anywhere, man. You gotta actually have the sound.
You feel me?
What you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you just have to find a way to, you know, mold it together and make it your own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I told you earlier when we was talking that you got a nice, like, your flow patterns is something that, especially for in our area, you don't be hearing flow patterns like you're putting together for real. And you're not sounding like another artist. It's not sounding like you're not taking from another artist, like a bigger artist that's already signed and trying to make it your own. Like, I don't hear really nobody else in your flow.
My thing is, like, I don't never want to be put in one category for real. So, like, I'm gonna rap about the streets. I'm gonna rap about love. I'm gonna do that pop shit, all types of shit. But I'm at the end of the day, I'm gonna make sure it's all me at the end of the day. You feel me? So that's how I be trying to just work around and shit. Cause I want to hit all crowds, everybody. It don't matter if you like 60 years old. That's what I'm saying. Like, I got fans that die hard at 60 years old to 12.
Yeah, you ain't just got trap shit and shit. You know what I mean? You got some like some vibes, like some like soulful feeling type joints, like some feelings, like you know what I mean. Them songs where you throw the headphones on, and you like it make you feel like getting your bag in a certain type way. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I like the time that I came in and started rapping around 2014. Like, I feel like around that time you actually had to rap. You feel me? Nowadays it's you auto tune. You know what I mean?
You get away with a little more now.
You know
For sure.
Shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, back in 2014, definitely it was definitely more like rappers, and you know what I mean. You had to be, they wanted bars.
You had like Meek, Big Sean, motherfuckers around that time coming out heavy. So like Wale, so it's just like
for sure.
I had to adapt through all the, you know what I mean. Wherever the wave go, I can stick with it. You feel me? So
who would you say like would be an inspiration for you when it comes to the music? Like who?
It's crazy.
Anybody make you like want to get in the booth and start?
It's, you know, a lot of people gonna say this, but like Drake.
Yeah.
Drake did. Cause you know what I mean? Like, I'm always like reality type nigga. Like, nah, that ain't me. Or like, that's me. Like, when that nigga came out, like, light skinned nigga, you feel me? You know how they treat us for real. But like, then he, you know what I mean? Just watch him come
really
up.
Started carrying it, man, when Drake came out for sure.
But then at the same time, like, I was outside, like, I done did shit, you know what I mean? So I could rap about this if I want to. I could rap about this if I want to, like, you know what I mean?
For sure.
And it's just like, but at the end of the day, I just want to make good music.
Right. That's all. That's what it comes down to. Drake do a good job of making good music, so it's definitely somebody good to follow behind. I know Drake, man, he definitely had a play in my start of a lot of this music shit. I always been doing music, but I just did it just fucking around.
Right.
But I remember Drake came out with his first album, and I was at the beach.
So was I.
And that's like all we did. That's all we just listened. We just threw the Drake on and just. Every time I hear, like, I just think of vibes and good music and dancing.
I'm telling you,
because that's what I started with. You know what I mean? At the beach, listening to Drake, vibing, dancing. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Vibes,
like,
walking around.
That's why I make all different type of music, because like I want the white crowd to be able to vibe to my shit at the beaches, or like raves, or what they call raves and shit.
Hell yeah.
But then like I be in the hood all day, every day. So it's like I can't never leave the hood out. Like, so I just gotta hit all different type of people for real. You know?
That is dope that you think like that though, because you know what I'm saying. That you already know when you are talking the street shit, that's obviously hella relatable.
Right.
But it's not like touching the world. A lot of that shit is hard for it to touch like the world.
Right.
And you know, like Drake type shit, you know what I mean? He talking shit, but it's not as street.
Right.
And that should be touching the world, other artists, you know what I mean? You get in that pop type lane, R&B type wave. Yeah, you already know that shit can go way crazy.
Definitely got that shit for the females too. Like,
females are the best supporters, man.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, they are.
Yeah.
They the best supporters. They are. I mean, the homies is cool. Shout out to the homies. But when it comes to support, man, nobody support like a woman do.
That's what I'm saying.
For real. Nobody support like the women do. They gonna buy shit. They gonna wear shit. Whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. Yo, I need you to pull up.
Right.
They pulling up. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a good idea to always be tapped in with the ladies for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Most definitely. Yeah, well, we definitely heard a couple joints for the ladies before we started this.
Yeah.
That's what as far as like your new sound, you like on that type wave, like you want any like R&B type.
I ain't gonna lie, like lately I tried like cut the females out of my life on that type of time.
Yeah.
So like I'll rap what's like going on in my life for real. So like it's more like I'll say back then I was like in love and shit. So you can hear that more in my music.
Right.
So now it's like,
understandable.
You know what I mean? Making a bit like a female feel me. Like type time I'm on. You know, times have changed nowadays. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like it's hard to get in a relationship and shit. So like,
you definitely gotta be careful. You gotta tiptoe.
And they like this toxic shit too. So
yeah,
it's crazy out here now. So
it's definitely crazy. Like I said, you gotta tiptoe.
You gonna hear it in my music though.
It's always good to live what you talking about. At least you know what I mean. To a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And when you it's cool that you even said that because music come from experience.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what it is. If it ain't your experience, it's your homie's experience.
For real.
Somebody's experience you talking about for real. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I be like on some shit like, I really want my fans, like I know I don't be on the IG that much, that crazy and shit for real, but I want to, but like once the fans understand me as a person, then they'll fully understand me as an artist for real. Like, then, that bar, why he said that.
Yeah.
Now I can even relate to it harder. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
But the new music that I'm about to start coming out with, anybody gonna feel it. Like, you gonna feel every single bar. Like,
yeah.
And it like, it's
You're
really
waiting for it.
Hey.
I'm ready. I'm ready to hear some new music for sure.
Crazy,
I'm definitely tapped in. I'm definitely tapped in. I watching the Flyaway video. That joint had scenes from tour and shit. You know what I'm saying, man? And we were talking about this a little bit before we started. Right. We were talking about tour, man. I want you to tap in on how tour life was for ANF. How was that?
That was
It was
an experience that you know, you before you go on tour, you gonna think like, oh, tour gonna be like this. But then you like, then it really happens. You be like, damn, this shit real life for real. So like, we going to every city. Shout out to the West Coast. Like, it's crazy over there because like the West Coast, they gonna show mad support.
For sure.
They love music. They love up and coming music. They love
underground music. They
all
love,
that shit. You feel me?
They love artists before they pop.
I love that shit. So it was a vibe every single night. And then shout out Kalen for real, and Chef. They brought me out on tour for Miles. So like, I think it was like 12 cities for real. We sold out House of Blues in San Diego. Sold out the Novo 2 nights in a row.
That's hard.
It was crazy.
I like them venues.
It was crazy, bro.
Crazy, yeah.
You know, the females to the hands-on type shit to.
The fans is it's crazy.
It was crazy, yo.
Fans is definitely,
I ain't gonna lie.
Definitely wild.
But I'm ready get this shit going for real.
It's dope to meet a lot of people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the crazy part.
That was my thing. Like now, anywhere I go, literally, I know somebody.
Right.
I know somebody. And it be blowing people's minds. Like we'll go to a city and Sky's be like, or Sky's manager, my homie Moochie. They like, yo, who you know out here? Yo, who can we grab some trees over or something? Right. Yo, who you know?
Right.
Get the phone. Let me see. And every time I end up knowing somebody, just be from tour, and it might just be because you go out after the show. Yo, I'm about to go fuck with the fans. I'm about to go say what's up, take some pictures.
And that's definitely what I did, because you know what I mean. Like they put me on the tour probably 2 weeks before the tour started for real. Mm-hmm. And like I ain't gonna lie, so that was all like a first time thing. But my thing where I fucked up was I ain't have no like promotion wise behind it. So like later in the tour, that's when I got the cards with the QR codes on. Right. Like if I would have had that the whole time, I think like I even would have had more fans. But like you said, like after my sets, I'm a people person for real. Like I'm really for the people. Mm-hmm. So like after every single set, I go out there.
Me too.
Cause you know I'm already fucking up the show, so they gonna remember. Right. You know what I mean? So I go out there, I tap in. The next thing you know, we here. You know what I mean? Right. Like you said, when I go Portland, Seattle, fucking Fresno, Arizona. Yeah.
And you know somebody out there.
You feel me? And even like when Rock Nation was it's Kaylin's label for real. Yeah. So even when we got the Novo, they thought I was from West Coast. That's how much I was going crazy out there.
You do got a little bit of West Coast vibe for sure.
You feel me? And that's what I'm saying. So like, and I got that universal sign. So it's like, the shit gonna touch everywhere. Yeah. Wherever you put me, the shit gonna touch.
Yeah, that I always tell a lot of artists, man, like they underestimate the value of just going and meeting people and shaking hands. Right. You have to go out and shake these people's hands. You gotta meet people. It's not all about meeting somebody over the internet. Right. It's really not. Like a lot of times I feel like people expect that they're gonna blow off the internet, and they forget like, yo, the power of shaking somebody's hand or just saying what's up or taking a picture. That means a lot, man.
So you might
it's just like I said, I know a lot of people just because I might have took a picture with them on tour. Just when I remember in London, I know a lot of people from London now. We did a wireless festival out in London, and I had like my jewelry on and shit, and I went out in the crowd afterwards, and folks is like looking at me like, yo, what? Like, yo, you out here with your jewelry on, like all that, like you don't care? And I'm like, nah, like I'm out here to like say what's up. Like I ain't out here on no weirdo shit. Like you know what I mean, trying to fight nobody. I'm trying to say what's up. I'm just out there taking pictures, and I know so many people just from that like half-hour experience, like just basically going out into the crowd and rocking out with the crowd for like a half hour. Like now I go to London, I'm like, yo, I know folks out there just because of that. You know what I'm saying? Never underestimate the power of just saying what's up. You gotta do that. I feel you on that.
That's how I got in. That's how I got in a lot of situations I'm in today. Open my mouth. That's one thing they because they be like, how the fuck you do this and that and the third? Bitch, I go outside.
You outside, man.
I'm outside.
It's outside.
That's part of your job as an artist.
It is.
If you're not meeting people, touching shit, like it's only 2% of the rap game that could just stay away and just
like people be wanting fans, but don't do anything worth gaining any fans. Like, yo, all you doing is making music. Like, that's cool, but like they be forgetting that these people want to like the artist too. Like, they want to be a fan of you, like the person, like not just your music, but they want to like you too. Right. You know what I'm saying? They be forgetting that. People be forgetting that sometimes. I'm like, yo, man, like put yourself out there. You know what I mean? Let people see you. Let people see what you up to, how you do certain things. Like, you ain't got to show them everything, but just find little certain stuff that you can give them and show them, you know what I'm saying? So they can get to know you and get to like you as a person and not just have to rely on the music to like you, you know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Your videos all do pretty good. You must do a good job of promoting yourself. And not letting like them songs die. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you definitely keep promoting your shit.
I do, but I ain't gonna lie. I be see motherfucker like you tell me I do good. In the back of my head, I'm like, man, I need to do more. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
that's
I ain't
how
gonna
it
lie.
is.
Like like no, like dead ass. Like I think I should be having like millions of views for. So I be trying to figure out like how this motherfucker got a million views,
right?
And I ain't got a million views.
Yep.
I'm like, and it's crazy because like
video better,
and then, bitch, I'm lit in real life. You feel me? That's another thing a lot of artists can't say. Like I'm lit in real life. Like you feel me? Niggas be lit on this IG shit, then come outside who him?
Exactly.
You feel me?
That's what I always tell like, yo, cuz how you got followers, you got likes, all that. That's cool. But when we go outside, nobody come say what's up. Nobody happy to see you.
And it'd be crazy on my IG for real, like I get like 3,000 something views on my stories, but then my likes would be like 400, 500. Comments be like 20. Yeah. I'd be like, back of my head, I'd be like, come outside with me. Yeah. Then you'll see more than 400, more than, you know what I mean? That's a lot of folks, but you
know how folks is, especially on Instagram.
They gonna watch before they like.
They watch us, man. They watch us for sure. There's hella people watching.
It's all right though, cause like everybody that's watching though, they gonna come out when it gives them a reason to come out. And I respect it for real, like, and that's just my motivation for real. Like, oh, y'all need some more. I'm gonna give you some more. You feel me? And so that's just how I boost up my music, get better on music, get better on my shows, get better on my swag, just everything. You know what I mean? All around. And I'm more than just a rapper too. Like,
yeah, you gotta be.
You feel me?
You gotta be. You gotta be outside. You gotta be more than a rapper. You got if that shit is, if you want that shit to be your job, treat that shit like a job. Like, people making it harder than what it is. I'm telling you. Get to work. Like,
right.
Put yourself out there and get to work. You know what I'm saying? Man. That's what it is. Go somewhere. Put yourself. Don't be afraid to take that risk.
Yeah. Cause ain't nobody gonna get behind you until they see you behind your own.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Like you moving, like you said, you moved out to Cali. Like you took the risk. You was like, "Fuck, I'm moving out to Cali."
Yeah, and I said that shit on my Fly Away video. Like I slept on a air mattress for 6 months. Went out there with like $2,000 for shout out Shoe Palace on Melrose. I worked there for about 4 months and I knew it because I was just like, all right, this bitch on Melrose. Motherfuckers gonna walk through. That's why I started getting connected. But then I had the studio equipment, and I just went full time once COVID hit. Right. So I was only out there for 4 months regularly until COVID hit. Then you know that EDD shit fucking made that bitch for everybody. At first, I feel like LA was exclusive as shit. Right. Now everybody in LA. So it's changing. Yeah, LA changed type shit.
It definitely has. It definitely has.
So I be feeling like Miami the new LA. For real.
That and probably they trying to get Texas, but Texas
there too.
Texas is fire. If Texas just hella, there's no water. Like if Texas like had some water, like or like a dope ass beach, you know what I mean? They would go crazy. But you know what I'm saying? They ain't got that.
I fuck with Texas heavy.
Yeah, most definitely. I love Texas, man. I love it down there for sure. Seem like a lot of people from LA is moving to Texas and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. They don't got state taxes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So them people in LA like, man, I'm tired of paying that tax. Right. Man, I'm going to Texas for real.
Right.
Yeah. When we was out there, a lot of people was telling us that they said a lot of people were moving from Cali. They said because of that, they boosting a lot of prices down there and shit. It's crazy.
Nah, everything boosting up for real.
Nah, facts, man. The inflation is
getting crazy. Right?
Inflation is definitely real. Cali is real too, man. I gotta go back out there and get to work.
Yeah. San Diego like my third home.
San Diego is fire.
San Diego, I love San Diego. All my heart, like
it is nice.
I'm definitely coming back, going back.
Yeah, I would go to San Diego and then like go to Mexico. It's like 2 hours. Yeah, it's like
15 minutes.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes. It's 2 hours where I was going from once you got into Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it would be close from there, but then we have to take a trip.
Right.
But I don't know if I would take that trip with just the homies. We got like escorted by police because that shit was sketchy.
Because they'll extort your ass down there.
Yeah, it was sketchy. It was definitely sketchy. I was like, damn, this one. I never thought, you know what I mean? Like, I've been in a lot of, like, you know what I mean? I've been in a lot of hoods, man, but just riding through some random places in Mexico.
Because, you know, like, $100 is like $1,200 in Mexico. Like,
something like that.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous. Crazy. It's definitely a crazy exchange.
I felt them.
Hell yeah. They be extortion bitches like, out there.
Like, when I was out there for real, like, it was so many, like, it was crazy. Like, going outside, you said the experience of the people and shit for real, like, there was dead ass, like, homeless people that were happily homeless. You feel me? So I get like 100 ones and walk down the street and just hand them bitches out.
It'd be thankful
hand
as
all them
hell,
ones
too.
out. They
really
want tacos, you know what I mean? All types of shit.
It's a lot of homeless people.
Yeah, especially on the West Coast.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot, especially San Diego,
Right.
San Francisco. Like
I remember I was in LA for real, and then when I moved out my house in West Hollywood, I had bought like 3 trash bags of clothes and just gave them out there in Hollywood.
That's a good idea.
Down there, that Chick-fil-A and shit.
Yeah, that's
It was
a good
cool.
idea.
You know what I mean? I just love getting back to the people. Everything for the people, for real. I just want to change lives, for real, behind all this music shit.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, like I said, where I come from, it's a small town, so you don't see like Lamborghinis and mansions and jewelry and shit. So, you know what I mean? I'm trying to show them people a different lifestyle as much as I can without, you know what I mean, throwing it in their face. I want them to enjoy it just as much as I enjoy it.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
That's definitely a fact. I like the fact you are willing to give back. I'm always down to give back, man. I feel like that should just keep my karma up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Keep me feeling good. When you can help somebody else that ain't as fortunate.
It's better.
You know what I mean?
It's better to do this shit with the people you love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you ain't got real love behind this shit, and what you doing? Like I feel like you selling your soul for real. Like I don't want niggas to love me all because I could be beneficial. Like I want niggas to know like he's happily gonna benefit me, and I'm gonna happily. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want the shit to be organic for real.
Yeah, a lot of people, you know what I mean, they love you based on circumstances and what you can do for them.
You know what I mean? Like you been out here for a while. Like you tell quick what type niggas come around, like what type time you on quick. So if anything, I try to keep solid motherfuckers around me at all times for real. You know what I mean?
That's a must. Especially you gotta have a solid team around you. If not, you're gonna fold.
You gonna get haters and niggas envying you when you get success, but you just gotta know how to play all that shit for real.
That's a fact. And before we go any further, man, I'm gonna find a time. We're gonna take a break so we can come back and we can shout out our sponsor. So we about to take a break and we'll be right back. All right. Yes, sir, we back, and today's sponsor, man, shout out to Divine Fashion. Bro just sent the pack up, man. Check my guy's shorts on, man. He threw that shit on today for sure.
That shit on right now.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Divine Fashion, man. Send a pack through, man. Shorts going crazy. This shirt is ridiculous, man. This shirt is crazy nice, man. If you ain't tapped in with Divine Fashion, man, go do it right now, man. Appreciate you.
Shout out that boy.
Yeah, gotta get him on the podcast soon, man.
Young nigga too.
Yeah. Hey, man. Shout out to all the young entrepreneurs, man, getting to it and being serious with this shit. I love it, man. I'm supporting everybody I can, man. He been supporting me. I definitely gonna show the support back. Plus, he got fire gear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he do. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
Got some good shit, man. I want to know. You told me earlier, man. You record yourself.
Yeah.
That is a skill that is very underrated when it comes to being an artist, man. It's definitely, I'm sure, it's helped you a lot because you can record whenever. As long as you got the equipment around you, you good to record. So I want to know a little bit about like your recording process or your creative process when it comes to making a song or recording a song.
Shit, for real, like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, to be honest, I ain't recorded in about like 4 months now since I came home from San Diego. Mm-hmm. I just been outside getting all my ideas and tapping back in with the people because, you know, Frederick, my hometown, where I get all my inspiration to talk, how I talk. So, like, mixed in with the shit I be doing on the road. But for real, I'll start at, like, I'll wake up at, like, 7 in the morning. Mm-hmm. Get some coffee or something, some shit. And then, it's like a job to me. I'll go from, like, 7 to, like, 3 p.m. 3 or 4 p.m. So I'm just recording mad shit in the meantime. If it's that, I could be on the bitch for, like, 2 hours, 3 hours, but...
Right.
And I'm just gonna put it on the beat and I'm just gonna go. Yeah. It's just you just want your catalog heavy.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Like how many? Like all right, say 2 hours in the stew. How many songs you doing?
Fresh in the stew, like getting back in the stew. I really do like 1 or 2 songs. But like, say I've been recording every day for like 3 months, 4 months. I could knock out like 3-4 songs in 2 hours.
Yeah. You are you write music or you punch it in?
I write, but the best thing recently though, like I'm starting to find myself really as an artist for real, for real. Like so it made it easier to punch in.
I feel you.
You feel me?
Yeah, it's always a nice tool to have. Nice tool to at least learn. It's not even if you're not doing it all the time. Just to be like, yo, sometimes this might want.
But sometimes I like writing that shit down because I don't know. It's poetry at the end of the day.
It's nothing like knowing your own song.
Right.
It's nothing like it. You know what I mean? Knowing your own bars and knowing exactly how you want it to be said and where you want it to be said. Right. It's not. It ain't nothing like that.
It's not too many niggas freestyling. That's really that. You feel me?
Nah. I always try to tell. I mean, like I said, it's cool. I support you if you are punching in.
Right.
But I'll be telling people at least try to write a hook or something. Don't try to come in and be like punching the whole song. Like,
shout out to the niggas though. This.
Yeah, if you're doing that, you know what I mean. Shout out to you. But I would advise not everybody do that because it's just not. You know what I mean. Especially if you first starting. Right. I would not advise it. You know what I mean? Get your bars right first.
I like get your flow right. Writing though. I like writing. Like I don't see myself like I'm a freestyle artist now. Like I like writing for. So that's just me.
It's a good idea to do that. Like I said, you can always tell in the songs too. At least I can. When I'm like, I can probably tell this dude he wrote this. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just because of how you putting the words together. Right. It's like sometimes, I mean, you might not be able to put that cadence together when you're punching in. Right. Because you just, you know what I mean, you don't know how to break it down as fast. You writing it down, you like, oh yeah, okay, that sound right. Or I might need to take this word out. Right. Or add this word. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a little bit easier.
Yeah. Then it's like out of every probably 100 songs, like I ain't going. To me personally, everything I make crazy. You feel me? Even if it's like 45 seconds, but like I'm only gonna pick 20 of the greatest out of the 100. Right. You feel me? So like,
but that's a good idea.
The other 80, I could take bars from them songs.
Exactly.
You feel me? So it's just like
you don't. That's what I always tell man, make the song. Like even if it's not a good song, you might not want to like put it out to the world and publish it. Like just make it. You can always come back and like you said, you can steal from it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like yo, this song is terrible, but I like the way I said these 4 bars.
And then it could be better, just in a different period of time in your life.
Yup.
So like respectfully, like I did that, like I said last year, but then it's not hitting to me till now. I always knew it was a good song. It was like I could do better. You feel me? That's how it be, but.
Yeah, it's always good to.
That's every artist though, real artists. They always going.
You want better for yourself always. Yeah. That's how I feel like a lot of dudes are. They're like they come in and they'll listen to something from months ago and they'll be like,
right.
I don't even like how I did that.
Yeah, but you show it to a motherfucker that never heard it, they be like, nigga, this your best song. You feel me? You like, fuck.
Yeah, you gotta let the people. You definitely gotta let the people hear it for sure. If I want to know a feature, like. If you was to get a feature, who do you think would sound good with you on a feature? I was thinking about that earlier. Like when I was listening to your songs, I'm like thinking like, damn, who would go crazy on a feature with?
That shit crazy. I got a song with Moneybag. I ain't dropped.
Yeah, I love Moneybag.
That joint go crazy.
I love Moneybag. He's fire.
Me and Rich Homie went crazy.
Yeah,
he on my album. What's that song called? Throw Dirt on My Name. Yeah, that's on my album. Who Am I? But like, I want to work with I want to work with Kodak. I want to work with Future.
Yeah, that would be
Free YSL, bro. Like Thug.
Shit's still crazy they not here, man.
I
still be thinking about that. I'm thinking they just like, yo, them boys just, you know what I mean, taking a little break off of music.
You feel me? It's fucked up for real.
It is, man. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like this shit is wild.
That's the streets, though. That's the streets, though. Bro. At the end of the day, like.
It's difficult, man. It's difficult, especially when you that high profile and you got hella people with you. You know what I mean? It's
part
like
of the culture. Yeah. So that's what makes it even harder at the same time.
Because they look at it like, yeah, we ding these 2 guys, man. We taking a good bit of the culture away. Right. You know, at least in Atlanta. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they taking a big part of the culture.
That's another nigga. I want to fuck with Baby. That nigga, he be impressing me, cause like I'm a real critic, boy. Like,
me too.
I'm listening to from the beat to what you talking about to how real you really sounding to all that. And baby, he give me every time like this nigga.
Yep.
Crazy.
I'm being in studios thinking that same shit.
Young boy.
Yeah. Be like, damn, these dudes, how they find beats every time that fit them. Like,
and this is my first podcast for real, so like,
yes, sir.
This could come up 10 years later, and I could be beefing with one of these niggas or whatever. But I'm
or have
nigga,
platinum songs with them.
Something, you feel me?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm gonna say. Anytime I shout an artist out, it's because I genuinely respect their craft. And them type niggas, like I'll never go back on respecting their craft, because it's like these niggas really
putting in work,
really doing it.
He definitely is.
And
Baby
it's actual
going
good
crazy.
music.
He putting on a hell of a run.
Right.
Hell of a run.
He going crazy. And then I fuck with how young boy, like, he changing. He growing up. And I can hear it in his music. Shit crazy. Yeah. Kodak too. Like, this nigga been a genius. I remember I listened to him back in like 2012. And shout out to 1800. I know a lot of niggas on 1800. So like, and just hearing the stories and shit, like that shit real.
It is. Yeah, I love seeing artists that grow, man, and they go from, you know what I'm saying, a good artist, but then they grow and they sound grows with them.
They're actually great.
You know
artists.
what I'm saying? Like, now it's like young boy making songs.
Right.
Like,
I like Travis.
Yeah.
That boy Rod Wave.
Rod Wave vicious.
Rod Wave different.
Did a couple Rod Wave shows, man. He's amazing.
Different.
He's amazing. And then people know his songs, bro. He had the most hood dudes. None of these shows.
That boy touch his soul.
Yo, everybody in there singing like they was at church or something.
Touch his soul, boy. Like,
it was crazy.
That's what started giving me motivation to start even making better music too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just like, this nigga, like, he was just touching me. Because I was going through some depressing shit when I got to Miami for real. Because, like I said, like, I'm on the road by myself everywhere I go, you feel me? You know, a lot of these niggas got niggas from their hood. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I be dolo a lot myself.
So it's like, you know what I mean? You be thinking certain niggas are niggas, and you be like, you know what I mean? And sometimes I just had to come to realization for a lot of shit, but I ain't gonna lie, his music got me through a lot of shit around that time. So
yeah, it's a lot of artists like that for me.
Yeah, so
all those guys grew up a lot, especially this year.
Yeah.
This year especially, they did. Right. They grew up a lot, and their music is definitely showing for it.
Right.
Like Kodak, his last album, and then he just, you know, the singles he had put out before his album was, I feel like, was definitely a good album. It showed, like, he was rapping his ass off on the album. Right. He really was.
And people be sleeping on him for real. Like, dude, genius.
Sometimes people just don't like the twang. You know what I mean? They think the twang, and they think he talking silly because he got a heavy Florida accent.
Right.
But he not. He really saying some shit. Nah, and he's saying it well. You know what I mean? It's just
niggas just don't be living for it.
Yeah. They
you
don't.
Gotta be living it to relate with a lot of shit niggas be saying too. Like,
yeah. Or have somebody close that is at least. That's how I always look at it. Like, even if you not in it, like you gotta have somebody close by. You know what I'm saying? That's in it or tapped into something.
Even like chasing a different type dream outside of rap, like to go through them highs and lows. Like, that's when you really gonna feel certain shit too. Like, people don't understand. Like, there's more L's in this creative business than it is wins.
A lot of L's, man. You just gotta make sure them wins is good.
For real.
Good wins, because you gonna take some L's.
You gotta be made for this shit. Like, this shit gotta be in you for real. Like,
it has to. And even just like we talked about on tour, people think being on a tour is like the most, like,
that shit's tiring.
It's so tiring, bro. People think I think people think like we just laid up somewhere getting massages and getting people handing stuff. Nah, you running, you doing like,
once you done that city, you gotta go to the next city. Like,
yeah, you ripping and running in every city, and then you gotta perform. Then you know what I mean, you going out at night. You know what I mean,
by the time I got to Arizona, bitch, I was
burnt.
I didn't even want to party anymore. I told my homeboy, like, them bitches yours. Like,
yeah, it be getting tired, bro. Me and we was had to do so much. We was taking the merch here and there. Like, we was doing so much on tour. It was, Bro, we get on that bus, bro, and we just be like, you know what, man? I don't even know if I'm gonna slide out tonight.
Telling you.
Might just smoke this little trees.
But like I said, like this your job, like bitch, like come on, I'm going, like you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like
you
I
gotta
like,
do it.
Fuck it, come on, like especially on your first time, like when you really want this shit, like you gotta do whatever for real. Like
you have to.
There's been times like, nigga, I remember I was going to Vegas for some connecting shit, and then my plane stopped in Utah, but it was like 5 o'clock. I wasn't playing. I got to be in Vegas. I go get a rental car, go stop at the mall in Colorado, and drove 6 hours to Vegas.
Yeah, he wasn't playing.
I wasn't playing, and I got a ticket on the way, bitch.
You gotta sacrifice, man. You gotta sacrifice.
Because it's going to pay off, and it's all part of your journey, all part of your story. Like,
yeah. People say no too much.
I'm telling you.
I'm like, yo, what is you not where you want to be. You saying no. That no could have been a yes. That might have been your opportunity.
Like, I'm really hungry. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I'm going to get it, man. I'm up late. I'm up early.
For real.
You feel me?
If I touch some money, then I'm like, damn, I never had this money before. It's like, all right. But, like, nah, I went there. Yeah. And it's the same with anything else. Like, all right. We're just going to stay here? Nah.
Yeah.
What's next?
Yeah, what's next? Yeah, I need more. Yeah, that's what I'm always telling folks, man. I'm greedy, man. I need more. It ain't enough. I see people, especially, and you already know, once you go out to L.A., you know that money out there. That money out there.
And it's going to give you that hustle, too.
That money out there. You got to
stay alive.
You see regular folk.
With money.
And you like.
How?
He driving the crazy joint, pulling to the craziest house.
Then ask the nigga how old he is. He probably 4 years younger than you.
That ass.
That's what probably make you really hungry.
That ass, bro. You gotta get to work, man. Go to these places. Go to cities. Tap in with people and see how they living, man. Because it's like, yo, you gotta have some inspiration. You gotta see, like, damn, I want that.
For real.
I like that. I want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want that car. I want that house. Like, you gotta have some visits. Even if you want it in your city, you still gotta be like, yo, I need that.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta see people out there getting it.
Right.
People out there getting it. I went on a helicopter ride over LA, and I'm like, everybody got a fucking pool.
Right.
Everybody got a fucking pool. Like out here, if you got a pool, it's like a status. An in-ground pool.
Right.
It's like a status. Oh shit, they got an in-ground pool at their crib? They must got money.
For real.
You know what I mean? Out there, it's hella pools. I'm like, I gotta get this fucking money, man. There's no way. All these cribs got pools, and back here, motherfucker ain't got no pools, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I gotta get this money, man. It's out here. It's out here. You just gotta find a way to get to it. You gotta find how you gonna get to it.
Me and my man's Black. That's the type of time we be on. Like, if we not on no music shit, like we trying to find a way to bring in excessive income. You feel me? Just different type of ways. So
I've been doing whatever.
It's a lot of shit out here.
A lot of shit. I'm not ashamed or of nothing.
Neither,
I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm getting some bread.
Neither.
Getting some bread. I'm getting to it. I don't care. Don't matter to me.
We putting this exotic car rental shit together right now.
Okay.
In Miami.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to move that bitch over to San Diego and Texas and shit. That's just one thing, but then we're gonna get on this realtor.
Yeah. And you got that's a lot of money in that too.
That's what it is.
And land and all that shit. It's like
I need generational wealth.
Facts.
That's what I need.
Facts. I need all my folks.
I can make music all day, but I gotta make sure like this shit, all the risk. Like I ain't gonna say they ain't gonna make it, but I'm the type of nigga gonna say like shit could happen. Mm-hmm. So I never want to be behind in life. You feel me? Yeah. I don't want to be 32. Like, damn, what the fuck was I doing? Like,
right. Yup. And be regretting shit and being like, damn, I could have did this so much sooner.
I'm a win regardless.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I mean? I'm gonna lose too, but I'm a win. I'm a winner at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like,
same here. It don't matter. Like me, I take an L. I take it right on the chin.
For real.
Like I'm used to the L's.
For
like,
real.
and I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that W one way or another.
Right.
For sure. Every time.
For real.
Every time you just gotta stay. You gotta stay committed. You gotta stay focused. It's sometimes be easier said than done.
Right.
But you know what I mean. You just gotta. Like I said, you gotta have.
It's gotta be in you.
It has to be.
If it's not in you, then that ain't your field. If that shit really fucking you up, that ain't your field.
Yeah, and it be like that. Like it should never be like everything gonna be hard,
Right.
but it shouldn't be like a fight. You know what I mean? Like we shouldn't have to fight you to be. Like, if you want to be an artist, then be an artist.
Right.
You know what I mean? We shouldn't have to fight you to be an artist, like, and bug you and force you to do shit. Like, real artists don't do that. Like, I always tell people, like, what you been doing lately? Okay, that's what you been doing? Who your favorite artist?
Right.
Them niggas live in the stew. They live like what, not just saying they live in the stew. Whatever they doing, and even if they not recording at the moment, they going full fucking blast with that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if they, okay, I'm not recording right now, but I'm going on a promo run.
Right. And that's
going
the
on a promo run.
time I'm on. So when I was in San Diego, I made damn near an album full of billboards. Mm-hmm. That's what I think, like, the music, that's how good the music is. But now it's to the point where I got enough time to get back personally with myself, you know what I mean? Because I was going through it a little bit, and that shit comes with it too. So I was going through with it. Then I'm able to tap in. Then I'm able to shoot the videos to these songs. But then I'm about to move back down to Florida. Mm-hmm. So then once I get there, that's when I'm going back in all studio mode. You feel me? So like, at this time right now, I'm just getting all the music together and start pushing back out now with the marketing and shit. So.
Yeah, I like that idea. I love Florida too.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of work down there too.
It is.
Definitely a lot of work. They always be having shows and, you know what I mean, obviously studios and shit.
And
There's always a move. You know what I mean?
Second home.
You perform in the clubs.
For real.
That's hard. You know what I mean? Anytime you perform in the club.
I just started fucking with Tampa heavy too.
I mean, yeah, I love Tampa. I got a lot of folks out Tampa. Shout out my people out there. Yeah, I love it out Tampa area. Most definitely. You know what I mean? You can get there. This is a drive, but I've taken a drive, but
from here to Tampa.
No. I mean Tampa, like going to Miami and shit.
Yeah, it's only like 2:45.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yep. Yeah.
I just did that last week.
Yeah, it ain't that bad. You know what I mean? You throw a good playlist on, you straight.
Then I went to Miami to shoot the Respectfully video.
Yeah.
Okay. We had like 18 yachts out that bitch. Just tie them bitches up. Shit was crazy.
Man, listen, you gotta get on the yacht if you go out to the Yams. You gotta get on the yacht. If people be like, if you out Miami, you say you don't got something to do,
get the yacht.
You looking in the wrong place. Like I said, you gotta get the yacht, man. Get your folks together, put a little bit of money together.
Yeah. Don't go out there trying to keep up with niggas now.
Don't do that. Just get on the yacht. All you got to do is get on the yacht. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do nothing else. Bring a little speaker and bring some drinks and say,
out there.
We finna get on a boat. And I bet you your DMs and all that about to be flooded and tag Miami.
And I'm trying, you know me. I'm trying to do everything big boy. Yeah. I need the lamb. I need all that when I touch Miami.
That's just toys when you go out there.
That's where I go. That's what I do when I get there. I mean, that's the place to do it. Like
that is definitely the place.
And you know what I mean?
It's way more affordable to do that in Miami than it is to do that in LA.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
You want that type of shit. That shit, a couple bands just for like a day. Motherfucker.
It's vicious.
Yeah.
Vicious. It's like you basically paying a nigga's car note.
Right. Definitely you are. For real.
Yeah.
Insurance.
Yup, for sure. It's vicious, man. I gotta get back out there ASAP. I ain't been to Florida in a few months.
Yeah.
I gotta get back out there. Like I said, I love it down there.
Right.
It's hella vibes. Next time I go, I gotta rent the whips though. Gotta rent the whips. I don't know what I'm gonna get. I got a couple dudes.
For you.
Yeah, my homie Brandon, man, he got like ATV rentals and all that shit. So
you know Brandon, take over.
Yeah. Shout out Brandon. Yeah. You already know, man. If you go down there, man, he gonna listen. Tap in with Brandon, take over. He's gonna lead you to the vibes for sure.
Lights
and
Global
the fun.
Now.
Yup. Yeah, most definitely. Ain't them guys, man. You tapping with them, they gonna show you a good time. They gonna show you where it's at.
Some good folks out there, man.
Yeah, definitely good folks out Miami, most definitely, man. Before we get out of here, I want to know what's next. Like we touched on a couple things, but like, what's like the very next goal for you?
It's the takeover. Like I'm trying.
I'm here for it.
I'm telling you, like once I kick this door down, I'm gonna be one of the best artists, greatest artists. Definitely to come out of Maryland, ever.
That's what I like.
I'm gonna be the first one out of Maryland, DMV. Shout out there, DMV, but I swear to God, this is me right here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Billboards, albums, your favorite artist going, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give them one of the best songs, them songs that y'all looking for from your favorite artists. I know I got all the sauce for y'all niggas, man. I'm taking over. ANF Ain't Never Fold.
Yeah.
That's the name. That's the brand. It's self-explanatory, and I'm about to do this shit a way that they ain't never seen it.
Yeah.
And I'm excited. And I'm 26 years old. And I'm telling you, I'm just getting started for real. And when I kick this door down,
it's that time.
I'm gonna show them better than I tell them. I say that all the time, but
I'm a firm believer in that. I'm a firm believer, man. I don't like talking too much. That's why I got this podcast, so I can talk on here.
It's a lot of people that look past me on this journey, and I'm gonna make them feel that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make them feel it to the core. And hey, they want to use me. Over. I'm gonna use them right back. You feel me? It's a snake game out this joint.
It definitely
You gotta know how to play snake to a snake. But I'm a real ass nigga at the end of the day with this shit. Everything I do genuine. Yeah. And I'm a firm. You put me in position, I'm gonna look out for you. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I'm the same way.
It's a dirty game. Like I said, you gotta be made for this shit.
Thanks.
So, and I was made for this shit. You feel
me too.
Me? And I've been here.
You already know when you made for it. What's for you is for you. And you know what I mean? You might have to wait on it, but what's coming for you is coming for you. I'm a firm believer in that for sure. And I already know. Like I said, when I tapped in with Frederick, shout out Frederick. All my folks, literally my folks, not friends, I'm talking my people, my family, my blood. They said you.
I'm telling you, they know what it is out there.
They know what it is, and I believe them. They don't never do that. Yeah. They don't never do that. They don't do that. They ain't putting somebody, they not backing nobody that's
I made that city
phony.
Believe. I made
for
that
real.
City believe.
Nah, you did. Nah, for real.
And they in the DMV, you know where I'm from the country for real. So they basically say we not part of the DMV because that's the metro.
Right.
But they didn't counted us out. But I promise you,
it's your time.
It's Frederick, we here.
Listen, man, I know my uncle, yo. I know he loving it. My uncle love Frederick. So I already know he would love to see a Frederick artist that came from Frederick go crazy. I already know.
Crazy.
And it's got to be you.
Go crazy, man.
It's got to be you. I'm glad I got the first podcast.
Telling you.
You feel me? So when you go crazy, I'm be like, yo, listen, man, share my shit, yo. My guy go crazy. I told you.
Straight up.
Yeah, first one. You heard it here first. DJ Rello, Connected Sound Podcast, man. You already know. Ain't Never Fold, man. I want to say thank you for coming through the Connected Sound, man. This was definitely a good time. Appreciate talking to you. Sure. We definitely got to get some work. And like I said, I got to get a pack of beats to you. We got to do a show ASAP. We going to try to get you on August 6th.
Let's do it.
You know what I mean? We're going to try to get you. Man, we got to get it. We got to get some Maryland folks out there for sure.
Man, we going to be out there deep, man.
We got to get some Maryland folks out there, man. We about to turn up. It's about to be a crazy show.
Y'all know I be tapped in everywhere around this bitch. So.
Yeah. It's going to be a good ass time for sure.
About to be a movie, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Like I said, appreciate you for coming through. This has been episode 23 of the Connected Sound Podcast. This is DJ Rello with my guy, Ain't Never Fold.
ANF Ain't Never Fold.
Yes, sir. We'll holler at y'all.